What's good, YouTube? Welcome to week 4, episode 4 of trading the 8K growth funded account. Guys, I've been struggling to bring this account out of the drawdown, but it has not been easy because my strategy, which is a swing trading model, requires a lot of patience for price to deliver the PDRAs I need to make decision. So if I don't see those PDRAs, there's no trade for me. I try to make this very simple because I've been struggling for a very long time trying to make this trading work. So the only good thing I can do for myself is to make sure that my strategy is very simple. And when it is simple, it will be easier to implement. It will be easier to manage. So, week 1, as you all know, week 1 of trading this account, I made unnecessary mistakes. Week 2, I made additional mistakes. Week 3, I made mistakes too. So all this while from week 1 to week 3 has been series of mistakes. Week 4 is where I can see that I did a very nice job. This week, I was very patient with my trades and setup. Although Monday wanted to make it very difficult for me to trade this week because on Monday, I had fear in me on a trade I executed on gold. Later in this video, you are going to see the mistake I made and the lessons I learned. Hopefully you won't make that kind of mistake. So this week, which is week 4 of trading the 8K account and episode 4 of making this video. So I took about 3 trades this week. One on BTC. The BTC trade, I'm still holding it. I've been holding the trade from Tuesday till now. It is still running. On gold, I took 2 trades. The first trade was on Monday, which I closed when price was retracing and it was aggressively coming close to my entry point. And I closed the trade at break even. After some hours, price started to move back up and I saw another opportunity and I executed as a re-entry. And that trade hit take profit. So if I allowed the initial trade I took, it would have hit take profit. It would have given me a good reward because the re-entry gave me about $71, while the initial trade was about $120. You can see it's about $50 drop off. But I'm happy the re-entry hit take profit. So that's the 3 trades I took this week. So what I'm going to do is I'll take you through my journal. We are going to review the trades, why I took them, the psychology behind the trades, and how I manage the trade. After that, we'll head to my trading view. We are going to analyze the charts, the 2 trades I took, to know why I took those trades and why I'm still holding BTC. So stick around. This is my journal, my Notion journal, and as you can see, in the month of September, I have 2 trades. I have XAU USD, which is gold, and BTC USD, which is Bitcoin. So the first trade I took was on the 1st of September 2025, which was Monday. So let's see the details. If you look at the right hand side of the screen, you will see the trades I took. It was a gold trade. The bias of the trade was bullish. I have about 2 screenshots I took. So I'll go ahead and open the first one. So this was the first screenshot I took. So when we go to trading view, we are going to analyze to know why I took this trade, why I noted all these fair value gaps, and why I took my trade targeting this high. So this is the second screenshot, right? The date I executed the trade was on the 1st of September. On the 4-hour time frame, it was a bullish fair value gap during the London yield zone. So this is the note, the narration, the mistakes, the lesson. It was a winning trade. P&L is $71. Rules followed, but with a port because I made a mistake. So this is the first trade I took, which is on gold. I'm going to open the BTC trade. So this is the BTC trade. It was a bullish setup. This is a screenshot. As you can see. When we go to the trading view, we're going to analyze to know why I took this trade. The entry time frame was a 4-hour time frame. It was a bullish fair value gap, and the trade was executed during the New York section, basically New York Q zone. This is the note. So the outcome is empty, the P&L is empty, the rules is empty because I'm still holding the trade. So this is basically the trade I took this week, and this is how I journal them in my Notion. So this week was all about 2 trades. One hit take profit and one is still running. So basically, you can see that this week is more of a good week, right? It's a good week. I'm impressed with what I've done this week. I hope the BTC trade hit TP also to make it a very nice week. So I'm going to my trading view. We are going to look at the trades I took and we are going to analyze them. So starting with gold, right? Let me go to the weekly time frame, right? As you can see, gold has been very, very bullish. For the past few months, we have been stuck within this buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. Although this was a mitigation of this weekly fair value gap, and price made this run to the upside, creating another fair value gap that price eventually traded into, and the consolidation began. After that, you can see the consolidation was about, I think, 3 to 4 months before this expansion above this high, right? So on the daily time frame, you can see that before price broke out of this consolidation range, we had an impulsive bullish candle that created a fair value gap. I could have taken this trade though, but I wasn't sure that price is going to make that break out of this consolidation range. I was very skeptical about taking an entry within this price range. So I allowed gold to do the business first, while I traded Euro AUD, which ended up in a mess. And this week, while monitoring gold, I noticed that after the break of this consolidation range high, price started to target this buy side liquidity, right? And I became interested in trading gold. So to trade gold, since we are already coming out of this fair value gap, and the weekly time frame is also pointing higher, I need a strong fair value gap to act as my support level to target this buy side liquidity. So to get that, I drop down to the 4-hour time frame. To the 4-hour time frame, right? And it was on Sunday. This was our previous week trading range. On Sunday, while doing my analysis, I noticed we have this fair value gap. and this fair value gap also. So I anticipated that price is going to drop into this fair value gap on Monday to trade higher towards this buy side liquidity. But when I woke up on Monday, I saw that Sunday opening around 1800 hours New York time, price dropped into that fair value gap and started to push up. So it was a missed opportunity for me. So I started to hunt for another fair value gap. So during the London session, price created this fair value gap here, which is where I took my first entry and I targeted this somewhere here for a 1 to 2.5. Price tagged me in and started to push up. After taking out this high, price started to retrace aggressively towards my entry point. Out of fear, I didn't want to lose the trade because price has also taken out this buy side liquidity. I was afraid price could drop lower into the range. But when I saw this fair value gap, I was thinking price could also use this fair value gap as support to go higher. So when price dropped into this fair value gap, I was looking at the 1 hour time frame and I was seeing some kind of movement to the outside. And I made a risk that paid off. I made a re-entry around this price level when this bullish candle has completely closed. I made an entry here, having my stop loss here, and I targeted about 1 to 2. And as you know, price hit take profit. So this was a good trade I took on Monday, right? It was a winning trade. That's the first trade of the week. So the second trade was on BTC. So let's go to BTC and see. So on BTC, let's go to the weekly time frame, right? If you know, BTC has made some nice run to the upside, taking out this buy side liquidity. And then this was the all-time high. Price ran off above this level and we started to drop lower. We made a fair value gap here and dropped, taking out this low that acted as what? Support from this fair value gap. Now that we have taken this, I was thinking that price could trade more lower to the downside because we have a monthly fair value gap here. So when price dropped into this weekly order block level here, and I noticed that price took out previous week low and started to reverse on the weekly time frame. I dropped to the 4-hour time frame. Why did I drop to the 4-hour time frame? The 4-hour is the correct alignment for the weekly time frame. So when you are using the weekly time frame, you are going to pair it with the 4-hour time frame. Weekly time frame to what? 4H time frame. That is the correct time frame alignment. So you can see that price dropped, took out this sell side liquidity, previous week low, and equal lows. Price took all the stops there and we broke above this high. This was the initial CISD, change in the state of delivery, and price started to run up. After that, we created this fair value gap here, and that is where I took my entry on Tuesday. Right, you can see it was on Tuesday. I took my entry, targeting this what? bearish weekly fair value gap. Price has made a decent run to the outside, retraced a little bit, made another run to the outside during the NFP this Friday, and we are seeing some kind of retracement to the downside. I'm not panicking. I'm going to hold my trade to either hit stop loss here or smash take profit here. Either ways. So this is the trade I took. As you can see, this is a very simple trading approach. Using the higher time frames to do my trading, to do my analysis, and to do my executions. If I get a weekly fair value gap, I'm going to use the 4-hour time frame to look for impulse shift. If I get a daily fair value gap, I'm going to use the 1-hour time frame to look for impulse shift. That is simply my strategy. Then I will just do what? Monitor the trade and manage the trade properly. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you and God bless you. See you in week 5. Bye.